reframe here. What is agency? Agency is your capacity for independent judgment. Agency is our own sense of self. Agency is our sense that, yes, we can control and shape this future for ourselves. It's not happening to us. We have an active role in this evolving ecosystem. And identity is a little bit subtler, but that is that stable sense of who we are as individuals, who we are as people. So much of this unraveling has to do with the fact that our sense of self has been so inextricably linked with what we do for a living. And as facets of AI come for and substitute many aspects of what it is that we do, then how do we define our sense of self moving into this future? And we talk all the time, too, about humans in the loop, and humans in the loop is great. But in a world of A plus I, where it is not about knowledge, but it is about wisdom, what happens when humans are the loop, when humans in and of themselves become the loop, and everything else orbits around it, where it's the elevation of your capacities, the elevation of all of your intrinsic qualities, your instincts, your intuition, your strategic intent, all of that then serves as the core. And most incredible parts of AI is that it will free us up from 200 plus years of industrialized optimization, right? And maybe we have to also go back to antiquity pilling. What does that mean? Going back to persuasion, rhetoric, the lost art of debate, thinking, right? We have conflated in so much of our work busyness with purpose. But what if the act of thinking itself is our biggest differentiator? What if we need to untangle all that we know about our unique value proposition in this world and actually go back to all of those ancient forms of wisdom that have been lost in the system? This is one of the most, at least to me, exciting aspects of the new human frontier. So when we look at agency, so much of this is about your ability to think for yourself. And that is why I say this time is different. This time is unique because this is one of the first times that the technology is affecting us on a visceral and intrinsic level. It is allowing us to migrate up to the next higher order value proposition and become deeper, more conceptual thinkers. A lot of that thinking, again, that was lost in what prior economies rewarded. But just like when we go to the gym and we want to strength train our muscles, we also have to keep working on our thinking muscles. It's about awareness, adaptability, aspects of consciousness. How do we strength train ourselves so that we don't experience cognitive atrophy? One of the biggest questions going into the future is going to be, AI, right, as our co-pilot, how do we use this as a catalyst for creativity and not as a crutch for cognition? So again, when you think of physical atrophy, they say today, right, sitting is the new smoking. Get up, move your muscles, get your body moving. We have to do the same when it comes to our thinking muscle. Cognitive sovereignty, our ability to think through the lens of judgment, discernment, wisdom. This is going to be one of the biggest and most fundamental skill sets going into the future.